you still all here. It's a good sign. I also am really fascinated to have close to me Roy Andersson. I saw his first short movie before, and I'm sweating. It's close by me. And here you have like 5 of the Squee artists presented in the movie. We have Pavan, Nyokter, Enriquez, Denander, Baba, you just saw it for a while. And then Daniel Savio is here today after he managed to lose 3 planes before to arrive. I would, any questions? Anybody want to ask something? You know, you have seen two different films, one after each other. First was the first short movie, like Roy Andersson. It was made like at the end of the 60s, and then you saw a documentary just made 2 years ago about some Scandinavian music made by an Italian filmmakers that was there. So probably we can make a discussion about anything, I guess.
So I think the first movie was like a starter for the second movie.
Oh wow, a starter.
In which sense?
So that the sun stands up and makes some great music.
Yeah, that's true. I thought a bit like, okay, here there's the dad like complaining about everything, and now we see how the guy reply. The son comes and like, ah. Yes.
So, Roy, you weren't there when I introduced the movie, but I told the people that you said this afternoon that you were a bit embarrassed about the first movie, but we're showing your very first movie. I told the people that. So, would you like to tell us about the beginnings of Roy Andersson? When did everything start and how?
Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed about my school films because they can be interesting for people in the beginning of the career. For example, young filmmakers here at the festival. It can be nice to see that we are all beginners in the beginning. So I entered the Swedish Film School, 1967, and that movie. We made it the first term. In October, we entered the school in September. We made it in November, I think it was. And there was a rule, there was an obligation before. We had to show some antagonism between generations, the father and the son, and so on. So that was, sometimes the schools they have that obligation. You should have a theme. And I hated it, but however, I made this movie about. Yeah, if I can say, to be honest, it's a little bit of my own father, and yeah, the father. Sometimes people ask, how does a film start for you in your mind? How comes that you start with that and that? Me and many other film directors and even authors and so on, they say honestly that there is one moment in your life that is important for you, that can be a starter for a project. And for me it was the same with this short movie. My father he invites the 2 children, the daughter and the son, and he says that, come now and have a meal with a hearing that we bought, and he doesn't remember where they bought it. Because it's their first visit to the big city, Stockholm, to visit their children who are studying in Stockholm. So he said, yeah, come and eat now, we bought a herring, and the mother said, oh, I don't know either. So that's, for me, a very simple, good, funny moment. and it's very close to some filmmakers that I really admired at that time, and that was the Czech period, the so-called Czech wave, with Milos Forman, Jiří Menzel, and so on. Evalsson.
So how did it start for you with Squee music? What was the first great Squee moment you experienced?
It's true. It's about moments. For me, it was about. I got trapped into the Squee movement and Squee films without. I couldn't do anything to get rid of. No, I'm joking. Well, in a way, it was like this because I was working in Stockholm together with David. We were in the same film company. And when David asked me if I wanted to go on one of his gigs, I had no idea what Squee was about. And then I see him surrounded by gears, as you just saw in the movie, you know, pressing knobs and doing these sounds. And then after, when he asked me if I wanted to follow them to film in Barcelona, just to document their gig, I was really happy because I always wanted to go to Sonar. And if I could also go there filming, for me it was like. It was for free, actually. They were taking my flight and my hotel, so yes. And eventually it happened that they did a Squee marathon. The first gig you see in the film is this marathon they did in Stockholm. 13 Squee artists were there playing, and then I just arrived with the camera, and I started to make some questions to the people, like I feel it normal to do, and then this rumor started to be on the air, like I was doing a documentary about Squee, and